It may get bigger, it may get a little bigger, it may not get bigger at all. We'll see what happens. But regardless of what happens, we're totally prepared.
It has been the honor of my life to serve you. I won't stop. In fact, I will be right there with you as a citizen for all my remaining days. But for now, whether you are young or whether you're young at heart.
Was an ex-commando. He killed 16 Chechen rebels single-handed.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, nice, huh? He was with the Interior Ministry. Guy, some kind of Russian Green Beret. This guy cannot come back to tell this story. You understand?
I hear you.
There he is, Paulie.
Huh?
Call me back.
You're not gonna believe this. He killed 16 Czechoslovakians. Guy was an interior decorator. His house looked like shit.
Are you ready?
Come back to and get off the road, then yes, that would not be a horrible option as well.
That's what I was kind of thinking too. I'm like, no, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to work for out here for 2 more months and make some good money, kind of get ahead, and then and then I'd just get me a little side gig on top of that. I think I'll probably just, I don't know what I'll do, but I'm gonna find something so I can do both. Because when was the last time I had a job that was 40 hours a week?
Yeah, exactly. Where you got to just.
I don't ever.
Well, I guess when we mowed kind of like winters and stuff, but yeah, not a regular. Well, I don't know that I have, I guess, in that opinion. I mean, I had maybe a year when I worked at my current job at the beginning where I was 45 to 48, but now I've always been a 50 to 70 guy.
Yeah, and I get paid overtime, so I guess, you know, I'll work as much. Bad to the bone?
I'm trying to find.
See, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. We need to get like a soundboard where you could play all kinds of shit, stupid shit like that.
I don't want a bunch of stupid shit. That's why I've started trying to build one. They're all expensive.
Now let me tell you a story about TJ. TJ's been on the road a long time.
Way too long.
He's coming home.
So so funny story. So that morning, I have like a 60-mile drive to get here every day.
Okay.
And I got to be here at 7. So I was driving out here that morning. Like I got in my truck, was driving. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking be here. I was just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. And then I was like, I hope that guy calls me today. I'm just going to take it if he does. And then, you know, like as the day goes on, he doesn't call me. I'm like, well, I guess this guy's not going to call me. So like 8:30 at night, my phone rings and it's him. I'm like, oh. So he's either calling me to tell me I got this job or calling to tell me like, hey, sorry, I forgot to tell you you didn't get this job. And then he's like, oh man, we're so excited. We want you so bad. We're offering you the job. So then like the next morning I was like, I'm going to need some kind of sign on my way to work, like that I should be home. This sounds super gay. So, but I'm like listening to Pandora, and it's like playing like, never mind. It just played some songs that reminded me that I should be home.
Man,
so
you did almost get gay on there, and we're recording, so be careful.
I mean, they were like songs about my wife that made me think I should be at home.
That's so like she's been cheating on you with all your and stuff like that, or
not my first wife, my current wife.
Okay. She's been cheating on you with just with you.
No.
I am gonna release this onto our page, so just so you know, whatever we talk about.
This right here?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Sexy time.
I know how to see. That's the problem with some of these. Once they start, I don't know how long they are, so I know how to stop them. But that's like if I ever hit that, you've got to go. You were talking about your wife, so I had to go to super sexy sounder. You know.
Oh, that was sexy.
I could clean it up and put it on as a snippet of, hey, get to this type thing. But I got 2 videos on our. I don't know if you've went and checked our YouTube page, but I do have one of our videos that is up to almost 200 views, buddy. And now if you actually just we're getting famous because if you just go to Google and type in Monday, I'm going to do this morning.
I need to use regular search engine, not
Mexico.
not Mexico's.
No, I
yeah.
know. Of the Road. We are all over, bud. It's crazy how much we come up on Radio Republic. We come up on YouTube, on Apple Music, on something else. I need to do it. I got to remember to keep doing this every day. But our YouTube page, we now have 2 subscribers. I'm up to 129 views on my
pedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did one last night. It's only 6 views. I didn't do as good song. So I'm just trying to figure, because like you were looking for some videos for TikTok, even stupid stuff like that, where it's I don't know, a picture of Trump or Obama with a video playing something, you know what I mean? Just that kind of stuff is what we want. We want people to, you know.
Yep.
I'm coming in hot.
So you downloading that stuff?
It's a little short from YouTube. If you go right onto our page on YouTube, they let you, they set you up with shorts. So I thought that would be my little thing. I'm obviously 40. I'm obviously not hip. So it's funny if it's this old dude with a big beard making these dumb pictures randomly. And I thought what I'd try to do is make my kids just like we'd make it look fake, but they were going to come up to me, or look real, but they'd come up just like randomly and be like, if you're hip, Dad, and then they'd go right to that, and I'd have to just like dance, you know, like coming in hot and just.
Yeah, you're 40 for like 12 more days, bro.
I know. Well, that's what. Well, if we
I'm still 40 for almost a whole year.
If we talked in 12 more days, then I'll say I'm 41, bro. I told somebody today.
Yeah.
I went and looked at this 71 fucking nice truck. I'll have to send it to you. But I don't know. I talked him down to 11, and then I kind of talked myself out of it because I'm going to look at a 52 truck tomorrow that I really want. That's more what I've been looking for. But this 71, I almost died, dude. We almost didn't get to do it because the guy said brand new brakes on it. I said, all right, you know. And when I first got in it and I went to turn the steering wheel and it came off, I should have thought to myself, hey, okay, it's all right. These guys did everything's original except for they tried to do an aftermarket steering wheel and they tried to do brakes themselves. And both of the 2 things they tried to do, miserable fails. So I got some tools out. I happened to keep them in my trunk. I got a map with tools in the trunk. So I got a crescent wrench, got the steering wheel put back in place, got the horn back attached.
The steering wheel came off.
Yeah. I mean, not all the way. It was just, it wouldn't hook. And you, like, if you were driving and I wouldn't have known and you would have like pulled back and went to turn, it would have just kept going straight because it wouldn't have been there. Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't bad. I mean, and then so I realized that. So the guy, okay, I'm like, oh, you know what? No big deal. I brought an old guy from work, wanted to come look at the truck too. Went and looked at it. He's like, man, it really was a super nice truck. They did a later restoration on it, like in the 90s, and it is not a great one, but it's not. I mean, it's a beautiful truck. But then I go. We're in Andover, 21st and Andover Road, and I go to. There's a Casey's there, and I turn out toward the turnpike, and I don't take pictures, man. And I'm just messing with
my Snapchat.
I'm just playing, and I freaking turn out right, and I nail it. Truck's got balls. Original 350. It's only got 89,000 miles on the truck. And then I go to, there's a neighborhood coming up, and they told me illegal plates on it. They don't have the legal plates, so I didn't want to get pulled over. I seen a state trooper sitting up there. I'm like, cool, I'll just turn here quick. No brakes. Keep going.
Oh, shit.
Second turn, I was able to stop and make it. Made that turn. Pulled it over. It's got some weird, crazy noise coming from underneath of it. I ended up finding what that is. Just a bad installed like muffler bracket. So, man, it rattles crazy. It'll scare the shit out of you. So,
is it 2-tone?
Yeah, it's red and here, I'll turn off the immersive view and then I can actually show you with a normal background here. It is it's a no background is what we want. It's a oh god, I unplugged my microphone. This is the learning curve we do. I wanted to have a little bit longer of a session to listen back to and see how the volumes and all that shit go. Then it'd be easier to send it to you, but it's funnier to do this over Zoom, like old school, like we couldn't just send pictures to each other.
Yeah.
We have to talk on a talkie box. Okay, that's not it.
What was that?
I don't know what that was. That was
Look like Seth Rollins in an orange suit.
No, it's the Olivio, whatever his name is, the UFC dude.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Let me see the side of it. Oh, yeah. That's nice. What's the bed like inside? What's up with that? Go back. Those hubcaps.
There's
Is
some
that
little
Falcon?
spinners. There's some little spinner white walls. They're not Falcons. They're like they're knockoffs is what they're called.
They look like
It's
scorpions
like
or something.
he's a chino, but he's not. I think they're actually gypsies. And at first the story was my dad had died. And then as the story has progressed, it's come to find out dad's not dead. Dad's girlfriend's sick. There's just a bunch of weird, shady shit. It is clean title. The guy has like a book like of everything he's fucking done to this thing.
That's cool.
So, I mean, but these guys don't. It's whoever they stole it from, got the clean title, have him in the basement, and they're selling his shit. But that part is not my problem. So, I'm going to go look at it again tomorrow with Amy. But I'm actually going to look at that 52. That is the one that I really want tomorrow, and it's out in Andover as well. So, I told
you showed me a picture of that.
Yeah, that one's.
Yeah. That one's that's way cooler.
Yeah, but the other one's just. What's crazy is I say it's newer because it needs really a bunch of body work, and that one is either finished sanding and painted if I want to paint that 50s one or leave it the way it is.
I would leave it just like that.
Well, for a while, I may eventually, if I ever finish it and make it my everyday driver, I'm probably gonna put a sick ass paint job on it. But that's way down the line when I pay this $250,000 of debt I have going.
Fuck that.
That's true. Fuck that. Well,
my truck stinks so bad right now. It's
I guess we probably should have just recorded a little show today while we were here, but whatever. I mean, we are kind of, but I don't know. This may be some practice for me to see if I can come up with enough material to edit together and throw out just a little content, because we get plays every time we put them out there. I mean, dude, if you'd be scared to know how much money our anchor is up to, man. Show you it
17 cents.
No, we're only to 9.
So we've only made 3 cents since last time.
Yeah, it's, but we haven't put out no content. So if we're not drawing people to our page or to go download our episodes, it's hard. But your SummerSlam, when we got 5 plays on it, we got 10 plays on TJ's 40, we got 8 plays on Vote No to Coaches. But with 0, I mean, a page that a couple people have went to, we'll get content together. We'll get some cool shit, figure some stuff out, get it together, clean episodes. Every time somebody turns it on, it's going to start with a nice intro or a funny little skit that then goes to an intro, but it'll be planned and clean. Live episodes, we decide when we want to do those. I'm going to try to figure out, like, what we'll do is now that I can still these videos, we'll take them and we'll dump them onto YouTube. We'll dump them kind of straight onto places, but then try to still draw people to go, we want people to download the show ultimately. That's how we get views or YouTube views. Go watch it on the YouTube, because if we get enough views on there, you start getting paid. We got to get subscribers. So anytime you talk to somebody, any family member you have, just take their phone and subscribe it to it. Tell them I don't care if you ever listen, or go download the video every once in a while or whatever, but subscribers helps. So
I don't think I'm even subscribed to it.
No, you're not. You're not. That's okay. I think it's just Amy but like 9 people have told me they were going to and haven't. So everybody's kind of letting me down. That's okay. That's what you run into. You got to either stay persistent, or we just do this for fun, and eventually we get a couple breaks and go from there, man.
What's it under? Monday morning
paper? Middle of the road. Just type in Monday morning middle of the road into Google. Don't do it on YouTube. Just type it into Google.
I already did that.
Well, then when you click on it, then once you scroll down, find our YouTube, click on it, and then go subscribe.
Yeah.
See, these soundboards are expensive to buy or hard to build. I'm trying to figure out how to just build my own.
So you want have you found one that you want?
What's that?
Have you found one you want?
Soundboard?
Yeah.
Not a couple of these. Like this one I have's okay, but I can't figure out how to. I need to log in and see because I've got like I don't remember category. There's a way to. I logged into this one time, and then you actually will have your favorites and stuff, and then it works pretty good. But
Fatality.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. So it's setting up my own, and then it's getting to where. So that's the reason I've been looking, and there's a bunch of boards out there too that have like everything we need on them, and then like 10 sound buttons right on the board. That way,
Yeah.
technology
You
is
can
not,
just hit them.
yeah, and technology is not completely. We still do our intro from, a phone, or we could put it right on the board and do it
Yeah.
that way. Has all the channels we need and all that. So I
Like
talked
how-
to TJ or Conrad a little more about it yesterday. I think he knows the inevitable is eventually going to happen, and he's going to stop coming down here, or he's moving back. He hasn't decided, but.
Oh yeah.
Well, just you can't bring your family and drive 3 hours, 4 hours every weekend. This can't be your weekend every weekend of your life.
Yeah, no shit. So are they still doing the taco truck, or what's going on with that?
They are. They're out in western Kansas, out by Haviland, doing it tonight. If you want to be out there.
It's a little far.
Yeah. So that thing gets like 250 degrees inside of it because they didn't insulate it all. They just ripped everything out of it and left metal and then built.
Oh yeah.
So even with 2 ACs and the stoves going, the best you can hope for on a 100-degree day is somewhere around 115 in there.
Fuck that.
So that's why they're taking a break. And me and E are going to build a new sign for those guys from Wichita to replace the Conrad and Jack one. Either me and E or me and Amy are going to build something, or Amy's work is going to get something for us behind us for our new camera setup. So we'll see.
You seen like a green screen?
Yeah, but we also would get all kinds of cameras that we need to do stuff too. And once we get further into editing, but I'm talking about for right now, for tomorrow,
Yeah.
for the next 6 weeks, just a sign back there that said Monday morning papers behind us or something.
Well, hell, that thing that you're doing for us for Zoom works perfect.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, behind
When
us.
you
Yeah,
just-
you're right. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. But when we're here doing it live, that's going to be harder to do because we're not.
Yeah.
I guess I could still technically record it on Zoom somehow, and we could do it that way. But even
No,
like
but I get what you're saying.
yeah, I'm talking about when we're here and you're sitting beside me and we're doing real shows. So
Yeah.
or live shows together. I guess they're all going to be real. So
Okay.
all right, buddy, I'm gonna play for a minute and then I'm gonna get off. I'll holler at you tomorrow.
All right, man. See ya. Bye.
TJ out.